Hi, welcome to the BASI channel. I'm Lauren and I'm here with Nicole. We are going to take you through a really nice session today. It'll have a really good balance between some burning exercises and some nice stretching so that we'll fully contract, fully lengthen, and you should leave feeling really good. So we're going to go ahead and get started sitting down on your mat. You can have a seat on your sits bones, bring your legs out in front of you with your knees bent, was how it was perfect. And just take your hands on top of your knees and use your arms to help kind of pull yourself up nice and lifted through your back. So come a little forward, just with the shoulders over the hips. There we go. And take a couple breaths here. Let's take a nice big inhale. Exhale out and just take this first few just to connect in with your body. Let's take an inhale. Now on your exhale, start to pull your navel in round into a nice C shape in your back so the shoulders can come forward over your hips. That low back is pulling down towards the mat beneath you. And then inhale, lift up nice and straight again. Pull against your knees and come into maybe a little extension with that upper back, bringing your sternum up towards the ceiling. Nice, and back to neutral. Exhale again, let's round the spine. Take the shoulders forward over the hips. And then inhale, lift your back up. Use those extensors and come into a little upper back extension. And again here. Exhale, round your spine. Think of pulling your navel in. Shoulders coming right over those hip joints. Nice. And inhale, lifting back up. Extending through that upper back, taking that inhale to help you feel those extensors working. And on this next one, round your spine, but go ahead and open your knees now and reach your hands towards your feet and get that nice C stretch in your spine again, chin down. Good. Reach the arms up overhead as you lift your trunk back to vertical. Extending through that upper back, opening your arms out to the side. Exhale, pull everything back in. Get that nice rounding. Good, shoulders down. Inhale, we'll lengthen through the back, lifting your arms overhead. Open your arms out to a T, and exhale, pull back in. And let that, because your knees are open, let that make a little more space for your pelvis. You can hinge forward slightly, opening through the hips. And inhale, lifting up. Open your arms. And exhale, pull back into your C curve. And our last time through here, inhale. Lift with the chest, the fingers open out to the side. As you close your arms, close the knees, pull back to your rounded position. And let's go into a partial roll down. So just take your sacrum down to the mat, keeping your arms right in line with the shoulders. And exhale, round back forward. Inhale there. Exhale, peel down. Good, finding that nice energy in the arms. Exhale and peeling up. Nice, staying really drawing in with that low back, staying in your C position. And down a little lower this time. Let's get the sacrum and your lower back now just to touch. Exhale, right back up. Inhale. Exhale this one, let's go all the way down. Let the arms go overhead. Let your legs extend out in front of you. Let's take a full roll up here. Really nice keeping those ribs drawn in. We'll take the arms, head, neck, chest, follow. And exhale, peeling up, nice control. And inhale here. Exhale, lowering down. Keeping the shoulders relaxing out of the ears and arms overhead. Again, inhale, lift. Feel that nice high chest lift position. Then go into your roll. Good, just watch those shoulders. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. If you have a tighter back, you might want to keep the knees bent for these first few roll-ups. Still pretty early in the session. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, peeling up, nice. Allowing that back to stretch. And exhale, roll down. Let's stay here. Lift the arms up, rest the head, open your arms out to a T position. We'll bend your knees. One in, then the other, lifting to tabletop. Get the knees right over your hips. Let's take a spine twist. So we'll inhale, take your legs to one side. Lifting that side of your pelvis off the mat. Exhale, center. And inhale, rotate. And exhale, center. Just watch your knees. Every time you pass through center, they come right back to that tabletop. Make sure they're not inching towards or away from you. And exhale. If they go away, it's probably telling you your back's trying to get involved. At center, if your knees start to inch towards you, it's probably telling you you're trying to leverage your weight, so it's less work on your abs. And inhale. Exhale, pull. I love this range Nicole's got here. Inhale, she's keeping her shoulder blades anchored down. Pulling the ribs in. Good, let's go one more each side. And exhale. Good, knees towards you, an inch. There it is. And last one, inhale. Exhale, pulling center. Now keeping the knees here, pull just 2, 3, 4 degrees, a little bit closer than 90. Reach up on top of your knees, grab on with your hands. We'll use your arms to help pull yourself nice and high. Keeping your eyes forward this whole time. Let's go into a double leg stretch. Inhale, send your arms and legs long. Exhale, circle and pull in. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. And your goal is to keep the chest nice and high. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Nice. And inhale. And exhale, pull up. Good. Inhale, if you can, let's get those elbows nice and straight. Good. Thumbs close towards each other. And circle. Inhale, stretch. That's it. Nice. And in and 2. Exhale, pull in and 1. Exhale, pull in. Rock yourself up. Push your knees into your hands. Open the knees and just give yourself a little float at the top. Opening those knees up. And then exhale, scoop the abs in just like we did in that warm-up. Legs together, grab on top of your knees, roll yourself back down, legs up, chest up, grab onto your right knee, left hand underneath, and send those legs long. Inhale, exhale, change your hands, change your feet, and boom. And switch. Good, hands are switching, and switch, and use those arms. Keep thinking chest forward, deeper into that shape. And good. I love that straight line. You should be able to draw that horizontal line between your toes. And boom, and boom. We're getting each one trying to pull higher. Nice. And in, and switch, and switch. Exhale, each side. Again, last time, each side. Now bend both knees. Rock yourself back up. Open the knees, float that chest forward. Take a big breath in. We'll go down one more round for crisscross. Legs together, grab on top. Then take your hands behind your head, support the weight of your head. Rotate to one side. We'll extend the opposite knee. And switch. And switch. And watch, there's no movement that chest or shoulders. It's all in that waist. The waist. Good. And lift that bent shin up a little higher. That's it, yes. And boom. And boom. Think your height much more important than how far you're twisting. If you're twisting from your neck, your shoulders, it's not going to give your abs any more strength. Let's come back in and lay yourself down on this one. We'll rest your arms, rest your feet down one and the other. Catch your breath. Let's take a pelvic curl from here. Arms down by our sides. And we'll take the feet just in line with your sits bones, nice and narrow. Nicole's got a great bend in the knee, this A-frame she's making. Find that for yourself. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, scoop and roll up. Bring your arms close by your side. There. Nice. Inhale. And exhale, sink your sternum, sink the ribs, that low back, and your pelvis back to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, draw in. And lifting up with the legs. Inhale here. Don't go too high. Get that straight line and then hold there. That's beautiful. Exhale, roll down. Inhale back to neutral. And again, let's exhale. Draw in and roll back up. Hit that nice straight line. Inhale. Exhale, getting out of that back. Nice. And one more. Coming into neutral, inhale. Exhale, scoop and roll up. Catch this straight line at the top. Let's take your right arm up overhead. Try not to change the length of that waistband all the way up by your ear. So you're working on your obliques to stabilize here. Arms will switch and and. Think there's no change in that torso. Hamstrings are still really lifting. And trying not to waver side to side, splaying your ribs. Everything nice and stable. And switch. And switch. Little lift, one more each side. And then let both arms come overhead on this next one. Roll back down your spine. And straighten out one leg, then the other. We're going to go straight into a roll up just to transition to sitting. Palms will face each other, keeping the ribs, the core engaged. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, roll through. Find that nice round here and lift your back up. Go ahead and bend your knees here. And you can take your hands behind you just to set about how far you want to keep your back nice and flat here. So some of that will depend on your shoulder flexibility. I also want to watch that you don't lock out those elbows. Yep, so feel just a little engagement through the biceps here. And let's rotate to one side. So come to one thigh down. Take that other foot, cross it over your knee. And we're on this side here. This leg can stay bent. And we're going to take a couple deep exercises for your hip flexors. So the hand that is on the same side as the hip that's on top. Grab on and just feel right in your hip flexor crease here. You want to feel that muscle underneath your fingers really working here. So we're going to take the knee, try and pulse it up towards your shoulder. 1, 2. Third one, catch it up. 3. Hold that position. Come back to your center line. And extend the knee, trying to keep it as close to your shoulder as you can. And bend the knee, roll back to that side, set the foot on top. Take the hand back in again. We'll lift up. 1 and 2, watch the shoulder. And 3, catch the knee up, that third one. Catch it up, do one more for me. Here, now keep it as you rotate. Extend through the knee. And you should feel that nice work. Good, bend the knee. Set that foot all the way down. Open that leg to the side. Take your other foot, cross it over, and you'll take your hand, reach for those hip flexors on the opposite side. We'll lift the knee up. 1 and 2. Catch it up on 3. Keep it there. Love that one. Rotate back center. And keep that knee where it was. Good. Extend the knee. Extend, extend. Try not to let that knee pull away from you. Bend again. Open to the side, step your foot across, and we'll lift up. 1 and 2 and 3. Catch it. Rotate back center. Extend. I've got my hand here. She shouldn't go away from my hand. So you want to fight. It should be hard to get straight. Not easy to lock that knee out. Then we'll do it a third time. And we go again. Lift. 1 and 2. Come out of that shoulder. And 3. Hold the knee up. Come back center and gently extend that knee. Extend, extend. Feel the kneecap pulling up and bend. Woo! Set your foot down. Let's take a little hip flexor stretch so your knees can stay bent. Open them to the outsides of your shoulders and just take them both to one side like a little windshield wiper. Even all the while, still think about your back. Still think about not locking out in our elbows. And come up, open the hips, and get that nice stretch. And I think you get also a little more range if we go to the outside. There you go, because then you'll have more room for that second leg to fold in. Little internal rotation of that trailing leg. And stretching out your hips. One more to each side. And good. Come back to the center. We'll go into a prep for an exercise that we do in mat, often called open leg rocker. The prep, you take one hand inside of your leg and reach for your ankle. And same with the opposite hand. You're trying to lift your shins up so they're nice and parallel to the floor like Nicole has. They don't have to touch. Let's try and keep them shoulder width apart. And I love this nice lift in the back. We want to find that lift. But take an inhale, scoop the abs and roll back to your shoulders. Exhale, roll up and extend. And again, inhale, roll back. And exhale, up and extend. A little more lift. That's it. Good. And inhale, roll back. And exhale, extend. And again, inhale, roll back. And exhale, lift, 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 lift. And two more in. And out. Good. And last one. Inhale. Exhaling up. And yes, I love that last one. Bring your legs together. We'll keep them in the air. We're going to finish with this little series with a bang. Legs zipped. Reach your arms straight out in front of the shoulders. Back is still nice and flat to start. Teaser prep. We take an exhale, roll down. Legs stay right where they're at. Inhale, we roll back up. Find that flat back. Good. On this next one, exhale as you roll down. Let's just let the low back come down. I want the chest to stay lifted. So from here, we're going right back up again. Yes, that's it. And extend. And again. Exhale. Inhale, rolling up and lift nice and proud. And again, scoop round. Inhale, lifting up. And extend. Last one, taking you to the ground. Roll down. Rest your arms, rest your head. Arms can sweep down by your hips. Let's lift your legs up to the ceiling. Take a little corkscrew and twist. Exhale. And center. And inhale. Exhale, circle. And center. Good. Inhale. Exhale, circle. And again, in. Exhale. And center and tip. And out and around. Once your sides are even, let's go ahead and take your legs to the diagonal. We'll inhale, lift to 90 degrees. Exhale, roll yourself over. Now you have the option to do regular rollover. I'm going to talk Nicole through corkscrew advanced. So we rotate the pelvis to one side. Exhale, we go down that side of your back, circle the legs around, and right back up the other side, back center. Alternate. So now we rotate the feet to the opposite side. Exhale, down and around, back center, and roll up. Good. Press with those arms nice and straight for me. And one more time to each side, rotate. Exhale, down and around, rolling up and back center. And we go last time, inhale, exhale down, roll yourself up. Oh, I got help on this last one. And center, gently peel your spine back down to the mat. Thighs close to your chest. And lower your legs, bend your knees in, set one foot down, set the other foot down, and let's roll to your side. This is going to be for some lateral flexion rotation, but we're going to do it at the same time as some bridging and some work for your upper body. So we'll start in a side bend position. I'm going to have you start a little towards the back side of your mat with your whole body because you're going to need a little room in front of you for a little variation that we're doing today. So we'll start with the legs out and nice and lifted through this bottom shoulder. We take this top hand reaching towards your feet, and we'll start with the side bend. So we inhale, come into a nice straight diagonal line. Exhale, flip that palm, lift up into your obliques. inhale back to your diagonal line and then rotate into a front support position. And inhale, bend. Exhale, press up. Inhale, bend, and press. One more push-up. Inhale. Exhale from here. Inhale, rotate back to your diagonal. And bend the knees, lower back down. We'll do that again. Lots of work here. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, side bend. This is all lateral flexion. No rotation here. Open that chest. There. Inhale, back to your diagonal line, lowering the hips. Exhale, sweep the arm down. And inhale, bend. And exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Let's go for a tricep push-up. Elbow straight back. That's it. And press, rotate back to the side. That's it. And lower down. Reach for your shins. Let's stretch out up and over with that top arm. All that's aside underneath it, a lot of supporting work. And we'll go ahead and we'll do that same thing on your other side. So you can swing your legs around to the other side. I'll have you go ahead and swing your legs to the opposite side of the mat. Perfect. And come again towards the back side of your mat. Good. Make sure your feet, your hips, your hand are all in a nice straight line. Lift up out of that shoulder. And we'll go ahead and get started with the second side. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, make that nice rainbow going over, looking at your bottom hand. Inhale back to your diagonal line. Exhale, rotate into your front support position. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. And inhale and exhale. One more breath in and out. Rotate back to your side diagonal. And bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale, we go again. And lifting up. Breathe in. Exhale, over. Good. Nice lift. I can feel the obliques under this hand. Good. Inhale, back. Straight line. Exhale, rotate. Front support position. Inhale. And exhale. Two more breaths in. And out. Elbow straight back. Last one. Exhale up. Inhale, open into your side diagonal. Exhale, lower your hips down. Reaching for the feet. Take that top arm up and over. And get this beautiful stretch on your side. And then let's come onto all fours. We're going to go into a hip flexor stretch since we did that really deep hip flexor work already. So hands under shoulders. We'll step your right leg forward between your hands. And we'll just come far enough forward that that heel is right underneath your knee. And from here, you can slide your back leg as far back. Keep your hips forward, but just slide that knee back until you're low enough that you feel a hip flexor stretch on your back hip, your left hip. From here, you can walk up if you want a deeper stretch. Walk up to your fingertips. If that still feels really doable, you can try walking your hands up on top of your right thigh, which is going to bring that body more vertical and that big stretch on that left side. We'll hold here just 3 to 5 breaths. Biasing a little towards the posterior, tilt that tuck position. It's going to help enhance the stretch on your back leg. And let's walk your hands back down to the mat. Flex through your front foot and hinge back, getting into a hamstring stretch. And I want to feel those back extensors still, yes, working, still engaging. Good. Inhale, just 3 to 5 breaths here too. Take your leg forward, flattening out the front foot, bending your knee. Option again, walk your hands up to your fingertips or up onto your thigh. 3 to 5 breaths here. Just relaxing everything you don't need. And then we'll take that last breath. We'll walk your hands down to the floor. Flex through your front foot. Gently extend through your knee and try and find your back extensors here. So we're not rounding, we're trying to stay, yes, as flat as we can. Doesn't need to be perfectly flat. You can see Nicole's back slightly round, but I feel those muscles engaging. That's what I really care about, is that intention, because it's going to affect the hamstring stretch. And let's go ahead and walk forward. On this last time in the hip flexor stretch, you're welcome to walk your hands back up. And if you want to take a little extra, the same arm is your back leg. You can reach that arm up, take it for a nice slight arc through your body. Get this really nice stretch for the front side, or deep into your psoas, some of those deeper hip flexors that we worked. And as you're ready, go ahead and switch sides. So take your hands back down. We'll slide the right leg back. Take your left foot forward between your hands. And let's just check that your knee's right over your ankle. And here we're really focusing, not dumping down, but really drawing up in the front side of the hip flexors. 3 to 5 breaths. And then hands down to the ground, flexing through your front foot, shifting your hips back, toes up to the sky, and getting, yes, nice, those back extensors on. Coaching down a little. Good. 3 to 5 breaths here. Really allowing your quadriceps to contract. That's going to help enhance the hamstring releasing on the opposite side. We'll walk back into your hip flexor stretch, bending the front knee, flattening out that foot, and lifting your chest up. Option to walk your hands up. And again, think bias in that posterior direction with your pelvis. 3 to 5. Love this stretch series because it does give you a lot of time to really stay in the stretches, but you're also working so deep at the same time. So it's almost like a 2-for-1, the control and the lengthening that you're getting. Stick your hands back down. Flex the front foot, hinge back again. Try and find those back extensors. Good, and chin down a little. There. 3 to 5 breaths here. Feeling that ankle, yes. Gently coming back forward, flattening that foot. Walking your hands up. Last time, if you would like to, I'll help you relax that back foot. You can pop that knee forward though if you need to adjust. But let's take the hands back up. If you want to progress it, you'll reach the same arm as the back leg up overhead. Take it into a nice arch through your back. Just feeling, again, this beautiful line running across the front side of your body. 3 to 5 breaths. Back extensors we found at the very beginning. That sternum up, coming back here. And gently take your hands back down in front of you. We'll slide that front leg back and gently just lower yourself onto your forearms. We'll take your elbows underneath your shoulders, your hands interlaced in front. You can lay your hips down onto the mat and bring your chest forward into a nice upper back extension, the one we were just feeling in that arc position, finding it here, and eyes straight forward on the horizon. We're going to work the back side of your body a little bit. So float your thighs and knees up off the mat. Feet are hovering. We're using your hamstrings a lot just to get this position. Let's take the right leg heel to your seat. We'll go 2 kicks, leg switch, and 2 kicks left, and switch. Boom, boom, and switch, switch, and boom, boom, and switch, and kick, kick, and kick, kick. And the whole while trying to keep those knees hovering. So the hamstrings are working to keep the legs lifted. Hamstrings are working to flex the knee joint. And inhale both sides. And exhale both sides. Come up off my hand a little bit. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Abs are long, but they're working. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale both sides. And exhale both sides. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale both sides. And exhale, one more each side breath. In and out and out. Stretch your legs out. Lower your legs onto the mat and lower your chest down. Come onto your forearms where your hands now are underneath your shoulders. Elbows will pull back by your sides. We're going into a swan dive prep. Swan prep here. So elbows nice and close in. And we'll start going through that upper back, that mid back, and pressing through your forearms. You can start to extend through your elbows, that position we just practiced. Nice big extension with the back, chin down a hair. As you lower your forearms back down, start to let the legs float up. Elbows in contact with the mat and lower all the way down. Inhale, we'll go out with the crown of the head, extend through the neck, your mid back, your upper back. As you press down, legs can lower to the mat. And exhale, lowering back down, legs floating up. So it's like a little rocking. Good, love that with the elbows this time. And again, inhale, out and up. One vertebrae at a time, lowering your legs. And exhale, floating your feet up, lowering that trunk. And let's do one more to come to the top. Option on this next one to go slow back down. Option to do 3, dropping with the catch. So you drop to your forehead on your hands, and then catch right in this position where you started. So we'll go down, inhale, catch, and down, inhale, catch. One more, down, inhale, catch. Gently lower yourself back to the start. Use your abs here, pull up, pushing your forearms, come into your rest position. Really nice work. Getting that nice stretch for your back. And as you're ready, you can just sit your tailbone down on your heels. Start to peel up your spine one vertebrae at a time. Lift up nice and tall at the top. And take another big breath in here. And breath out. And just one more inhale. And one more exhale. And we are all done. Nicole, awesome work at home. Great job. We'll hope to catch you for another video soon. And just check them out on our channel.